Hello, and welcome to day one of the Life Diet 10-day detox series. No, as I said in my previous video, this is not one of those where you're drinking smoothies and eating kale and all those other things and apple cider vinegar. This is about your life. And I want to talk to you about making the best effort to live the best life possible. So for those of you who don't know, I am Suzanne Stroud. I am the author of the Life Diet 365, Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of You. It is a great book if you have not read it. And if you have read it, be sure to tell everybody about it. So today we are going to talk about unwanted hounds. Now, we all know that we got those unwanted pounds. When we get on the scale, we look and we see, oh my gosh, I want to lose 5 pounds. I want to lose 10 pounds. I want to lose 20 pounds. Whatever your weight loss desire may be, you know exactly what you want to get rid of. And you usually have a plan how to do it. Well, most of us don't know how to get rid of the unwanted people that's in our lives. So I call those unwanted hounds. That's what we're going to talk about briefly today. We're going to talk about unwanted hounds. You're saying, what are unwanted hounds? I have no idea what those are. Well, for the most part, they're negative or toxic people. People who have nothing positive to say. They're toxic. Everything they try to pour into you and pour over you is just poison. It doesn't enlighten you. It doesn't encourage you. It doesn't embrace what you're trying to do with your life. If it's a good thing, and we're not talking about embracing bad things. You want people around who are going to be your cheerleaders. They're going to give you advice. They're going to encourage you when they know that you're down, and even when they don't. You ever get those text messages or phone calls or emails or even a card in the mail that says just the right thing at the right time, and you're like, wow, that really hit the spot. Then you have those people that will send those same forms of correspondence, and it will just totally get you down. It will deflate your balloon. Don't share your ideas with folks walking around with pens and they're just waiting to bust your balloon. So those are the negative and toxic people that are in your life. Those are unwanted hounds. Who are they, you say? I'm like, oh my God. Well, okay, now I know negative and toxic people, but how do I identify them? Well, sometimes you don't have to go that far to look. They could be your family. That means it could be your mother, father, sister, brother, cousins, whoever. Children, even your children. You got to set boundaries with folks. They can also be your friends. You can have friends in your life. Sometimes we think that we need to hold on to friends because we've known them for such a long time. But if they're not doing anything good for your life, you don't need to have them in your life. They could be coworkers, associates. Unwanted hounds are people, places, and things that you don't want in your life that are not helping to push you forward to where you want to go in life. So it could be your job. Your job could be a negative and a toxic place. I'm not suggesting you run out and quit your job today, but I suggest that you start making some plans and preparations on doing something different, finding what it is that you want to do, finding the job that you enjoy waking up to get up to do. Just find those things to do. And those things, it could be, most of us aren't happy with certain things in our life that we can control. I mentioned weight earlier. That is something that we all can do something about. But that's a whole nother video. We're not going to get into that because this will go about 30, 40 minutes. So now that you know what the unwanted hounds are, you know who they could possibly be, I'm going to leave you with some key points on how you can move forward on moving those folks and those things out of your life. First thing I want to remind you is love of yourself. You've got to love yourself. When you love yourself, then you don't try to seek anything from anyone outward. You don't try to seek love and care and attention outward. Take care of yourself. Know that you are special. Know that you deserve better. Know that you are loved. Know that you are able to do great things. When you know those things about yourself, you can definitely move forward. Then you want to understand that it's okay to be alone. Most people do not like to be alone. They got to have somebody around. They got to be talking on the phone. They got to be text messaging. They got to get a bunch of likes and clicks and tweets and things of that nature, whatever social media platform that you're on. They feel that they cannot be alone. Yes, you can. And sometimes it feels good to be alone. So try to find time where you can just have downtime for yourself, care for yourself, and focus on those things that you know make you feel great. Identify the source. We just talked about how it could be family and friends and coworkers and whoever. Now I want you to hone in on who specifically are those negative and toxic people in your life. And either you have a conversation with them to say, hey, look, we got to set some boundaries. This is what I need in my life. This is what I need from you. This is what I don't need. If that person is not willing to, adhere to your boundaries, then maybe time to snip, snip. And it may not be forever, but you've got to pull yourself away so that you can get yourself healthy and get yourself strong. And then the other thing is you got to have a commitment. Once you identify your unwanted hounds, you know who those sources are, you've established your boundaries, you've got to remain committed, because at the end of the day, you want to promote self-care. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of you is our ultimate goal through this 10-day detox series. So I hope that you got some great nuggets from this. Take some notes, keep a journal. Feel free to share some comments so that others can see that they're not alone in this plight in life. Sometimes we think we're the only ones going through something, and we're not. So I hope that I gave you some good, juicy tidbits for today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I'm very excited about this, so feel free to comment and share these videos because I know you know some folks that could absolutely use them. So until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.